Pedigree charts are family trees used in genetics to track the inheritance of traits. Let's look at the key symbols. In a pedigree chart, shapes represent individuals. A square stands for a male, a circle represents a female, and a diamond is used when the sex is unspecified or unknown. In pedigree charts, a horizontal line connecting a square and a circle represents mating, which simply means a reproductive partnership between a male and a female. If there are two parallel lines, this shows a consanguineous mating, which means the partners are related by blood, such as cousins. When a number is written inside a shape, it indicates the number of children of that sex. For example, a square with the number 2 means there are 2 male children, while a circle with the number 3 means there are 3 female children. In this pedigree symbol, a square and a circle joined by a horizontal line represent the parents. The vertical line dropping down shows their children. The order of the children, from left to right, represents their birth order. Here, the first child is a son, shown by the square, and the second child is a daughter, shown by the circle. This pedigree shows a female connected to 2 different males. Each horizontal line represents a mating relationship. From the line on the left, the female has children with the first male, shown here as a son and a daughter. From the line on the right, the same female has a child with another male, shown here as a daughter. This symbol helps represent children from more than one partnership within a pedigree chart. This shows how twins are drawn in a family tree or pedigree chart. Dizygotic twins are also called fraternal twins. They have 2 lines coming down from the parents, but nothing connects them in the middle. They are just like regular siblings. Monozygotic twins are identical twins. They have the same lines, but there is an extra horizontal line connecting their 2 symbols. This extra line tells us they are genetically identical. This introduces 3 more symbols you'll often see. At the top, we see the symbol for twins where the zygosity is uncertain. Zygosity means whether they are identical or fraternal. This is shown by the 2 lines coming down, but with a question mark placed between the twin symbols. Below that, we confirm the symbols for people who have the trait being studied. A filled or shaded square represents an affected male, and a filled or shaded circle represents an affected female. This covers 2 more important symbols. The first is the propositus. This is the individual who first brings the family's genetic condition to the attention of the doctor or geneticist. The propositus is shown by an arrow pointing directly to their symbol. In this case, it's an affected male. Below, we have individuals who are heterozygotes, also called carriers. This means they do not show the trait themselves, but they carry 1 copy of the gene that can pass it on. They are shown with their symbol, a square for male, a circle for female, half-filled or divided. This shows 3 more important symbols. First, a circle with a dot in the middle represents a carrier for an X-linked recessive gene. This is typically a female who carries a copy of a gene on her X chromosome but does not show the trait herself. Next, a square with a line through it means the individual is deceased or dead. Finally, a small black circle with a line pointing down from it represents a pregnancy that resulted in an abortion or stillbirth where the sex was not known. Let's bring all the symbols together with a full example pedigree chart. This chart spans 4 generations, labeled with Roman numerals 1 through 4. The main goal of a pedigree is to identify individuals and trace a trait. To point out any person, we use their generation and their birth order from left to right. For instance, look at the arrow pointing to the affected female in generation 3. This arrow identifies her as the proposita, the main person who brought the study to attention. She is formally identified as 3-2, meaning she is the second individual in the 3rd generation. From the symbols, we can tell a story. In generation 1, an affected male married a normal female. Now both of them were died. They had several children in generation 2, including 2 affected children and a deceased. One of their affected daughters in generation 2 had children in generation 3, one of whom is our proposita, 3-2. She and her unaffected husband had dizygotic twins who make up generation 4. That brings us to the end of our lesson on pedigree symbols. We hope this has helped you understand the language of genetic family trees. If you found this information useful, be sure to subscribe to our channel, thenurse.lk, for more clear, effective lessons on health and genetics. Click the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching.